And welcome back this week to the Ricky Williams Trilogy. I am Duke Thompson, and on my left-hand side, we have the Moose. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. I'm freaking cold. I left my my window open in my little podcast room all week since last week, and it's been like 15 degrees out there at night. So it's a little chilly in here. I'm bundled up, and I have beer.
Man, dude, get a little space heater, man. Goodness, man.
Oh, I don't mess with space heaters, dude. That's how you cause fires. Don't you know any firefighters? Come on. I would never.
Hey, man, there's UL warnings, man. That's safe for now. This ain't like 1980s, man.
Like the people with electrical blankets. Like, are you kidding me? You want to be electrocuted in the middle of the night? I guess, but I'm not doing that.
Everything's a little bit safer now, man. But you know what's not safe no more? The NFL records, man. Monday night, Drew Brees set another record by throwing the most touchdowns ever. So he owns the touchdown record, and he owns the yardage record, man. How do you feel about that, man?
Don't count playoffs.
That's right, man. Why do we not count playoffs?
Because not everyone can make the playoffs because their coach and the rest of their team suck.
That's right.
I don't know, man. Like I used to be all mad about it, about not including playoffs. I'm not so mad at it anymore, but I mean, congrats to Drew Brees. I've always loved watching Drew play. He's an unbelievable football player, an unbelievable quarterback. There's really not much to say. Past Brady and Manning in one night. I mean, you can't ask much more for a franchise quarterback.
Oh no, man! And the fact that he passed Manning, thank goodness, because I'm tired of seeing Peyton's place or whatever. But I am a little upset because he did pass Brett Favre. I grew up watching Brett Favre back in the day, and he was truly the gunslinger, man.
He was, still is,
yeah, because he owns the record, I believe, for the most interceptions.
And attempts.
Yes. See, that's what I mean. Like, I'm just going to chuck it up there and see what happens, man. That's
Coach is like, hey, call it dive. Brett's like, fuck off. I'm tossing it.
I'm just tossing it, man. QB sneak. No, we're tossing it, man. Just go out there, man. Like, it was like backyard football with Brett Favre. One thing that I know, I don't want to take any of the shine away from Drew Brees, but
oh, sure.
I will, because, I just want to be devil's advocate here. How would his career have been if he wasn't playing in a dome for 8 games a year?
I think the better question is, because he's got a talent, man. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Oh,
and I'll answer your question in a second. But I guess my question to you would be, how much different would it be if Sean Payton didn't make him to throw the ball every single down?
True that, man.
But being in a dome definitely helps.
Oh, the only wing you have to worry about is the air conditioning, and that doesn't have much effect, dude. I'm just saying, I've seen Brady play in crap weather, especially up in New England, man. This time of year, 4 games, man. You can be playing the snow, you can be playing hell, you can be playing the wind, man. And I mean, for that, like, that affects the ball. You're just not going to be chucking it left and like, hey, it's going to go straight every time, man. I mean, that's why I've always argued about Peyton Manning, too, is like, put his ass outside. Let's see what happens. Because as we've talked about before, man, football should be played outside all year, every day.
You think so, huh? You want like the mucky product. That's what you want.
Yeah,
like, from a business that entertains, you want the muck. You want like the 6 to 9 Niners games where they're swimming in the mud after the game. That's what you want.
Hey, man, adapt, overcome, and achieve, man. Brady's still throwing those touchdowns outside.
Yeah, I mean, look at Mahomes. He looked good in the snow, huh?
I know, man. Mahomes looking good in the snow, man.
Him and Kelsey were just running all over them, dude. That was nuts.
I know, dude.
So good for him. I mean, he's going to have to deal with it being in Kansas City. Like, he's always going to have to deal with that.
This time of year, especially in playoffs, too, man. I mean, it's cold, man. And so I'm just saying, like, Mahomes does it. I mean, when Peyton Manning was throwing those things, it's a lot easier when it's just a lot different, man, because you ain't got no mud in your face. You go to the ground, I mean, it doesn't hurt as bad.
No.
as when you get hit when it's fucking 2 degrees outside. Your whole body just shakes. I mean, the weather has something to do with it, man. It's a part of the game. It's like golf, dude. Like, the weather affects everything, man. You know, I mean, we talk about.
Doesn't affect me when I'm golfing. I'm terrible regardless.
Oh yeah, man. But you know, it affects. It can like the wind. You know, it affects stuff. I mean, you know, we talk about this hockey too, man. The Winter Classic is coming up, and actually going to watch it this year because the Predators are part of it. So I'm actually.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh? They have some sick unis. You see those things?
Oh, do you like them, man?
Yeah, those sweaters are dope, man. They're wicked nice. Yeah,
Dude.
they won't let the Minnesota Stars, the North Stars logo back. They won't allow it, but even Dallas's looks good.
Dude, I love to. I wish the NFL was that cool about doing jerseys and stuff. You know, alternate jerseys, third jerseys, fourth jerseys. You know, because I like that. A lot of Nashville people. I was hearing on the radio. They were talking crap about the uniforms. So I'm like you, man. I like them, dude. An actual throwback.
They're actually way nicer than the regular uniforms they wear every night.
Yeah, and two, I mean, I could mess with the logos a little bit too, and the old school jerseys are nice, man. And actually, it's a throwback to a what was that? It was a minor league hockey team way back in the day.
In Nashville?
Yeah, so that actually those jerseys are a throwback to that team.
Some homage.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool, man.
That's
I mean,
dope.
I like that history of it because, you know, not people accept that hockey, you know, had a home in South, dude. You know, hockey's been it's a little hard, you know, because
hockey's been around for longer than football has.
Yeah, I mean,
in fact, there was a Stanley Cup before a World Series,
yeah.
I believe. Like, hockey's been around. Organized hockey has been around forever, but.
Oh yeah, man, but it's not like, you know, where you guys up north, where it's like you guys had the original, was it 8 teams? The original, the Wings, original 6 Rangers,
the Wings, the Bruins, the Rangers, the Maple Leafs, Canadians. I'm missing one. Help me out.
Canadians, Maple Leafs.
This is great radio.
Oh man, yeah, it is great radio because we're just spouting our knowledge out, dude. But
Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago Blackhawks.
That's it, dude. Yes. And I love the Blackhawks jersey too.
Classiest jerseys in the league, dude. What do you mean?
I love it. I hate the team, but I love the jerseys, man.
Fair. Yeah, you guys must have like a love-hate relationship with all the Midwest teams, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. But like I said, hockey was a sport up north, man. You guys, it was cold where you guys can actually go outside and play it. And,
yeah, man. I grew up walking across the street with my skates on at 5 a.m. Like every day.
Of that, dude. I think that's cool,
every
man.
snow day, dude. My parents I'd be out there before my parents even knew where I was. I mean, they knew where I was though, and I had a net. I usually didn't have a net myself, or I had a crappy one, but I would take 2 skateboards, and I'd wheel my net down my 200-yard freaking terrible grade driveway that we had. But yeah, those are the good times. Yeah, it doesn't get that cold out anymore, man. We don't get to play outdoors here as much. I've just gained an enormous amount of weight since when I was 6, which is also true.
But you're part of the men's league now, aren't you?
Yeah. Yup.
So you know.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah,
it's embedded. It's embedded in your culture, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I was listening to the Dropkick Murphys, man. Starting to get into that fucking northeastern band. And one of their songs, they say, "We wave the black and gold flag." It took me a few minutes to like realize what the hell they were talking about. I was like, "Oh yeah, Bruins, yeah." Black and gold, yeah.
Since when is there Irish people in Pittsburgh?
I know, that's what I was thinking for a second. I was like, wait, black and gold, man. I don't
know any Irish people in Pittsburgh. They're all in Philly.
But my question to you is this, man. Which one's deeper, the Sox or the Bruins?
Which one's deeper?
Yeah, in the Boston area.
Definitely the Sox.
Oh, okay.
Definitely the Sox, yeah. As far as, like, new shit, though, like, since I've been growing up, I don't know, man. Like, the Bruins used to suck, and as soon as they won in 2011, like, everyone hopped on the D. Everyone hopped on the bandwagon. It was exactly like when the Hawks won. It was the same thing. Everyone had a jersey. Like women have always been fans of hockey players and the Boston Bruins. I think it just comes with like the danger, like you're skating on knives. So I like you.
So, and also too, like a bad boy is gonna kick some ass, you know.
Yeah, hockey players. In my high school, we were hated, like by administration and shit. Like they just targeted us. So yeah, no, I'd say the Sox. I'd stick with the Sox just because there's such a history there. You know what I mean, with Fenway Park and stuff and all that. But yeah, the Bruins have a pretty big stronghold. I mean, there's not too many people you meet up in Braintree who aren't huge fans of the Bruins as well.
Braintree, dude.
Dude, you see Zdeno Chara, dude?
I love it, man. That's
Guys out there taking the
people.
body every shift, dude. Taking the body, kid. Just slapping it.
Just slapping it,
I
man.
don't even know what that means. I've never heard of slapping it.
Well, you know, man, this is thick ass accents, man. But back to Drew Brees, man. Congratulations, Drew.
Hell yeah. Love watching Drew Brees.
Until the next guy comes and beats your record, because it's all.
Oh, you mean Tom Brady in a week?
Oh, dude, yeah, hell yeah, dude. Tom Brady's gonna like.
No, honestly, this season I definitely don't see Tom getting back on top of that. There's no way. There's no way. Michael Thomas is the best wide receiver in this league by far.
Dude. Oh, dude, yeah, he's
unbelievable, dude.
Keyshawn Johnson's nephew, man. So he's got good genes, dude.
That.
Yeah, that's his nephew, man. So he tells me all the time. Fucking great for Drew Brees, man. But like I said, if he played outdoors, maybe he would have had the same record, maybe not. Sorry, Saints fans, but before Drew Brees, I don't know if you remember this, but before Drew Brees got there, Sean Payton got there, like the Saints, when I grew up, man, the Saints were the laughing stock of the league, dude. Like
they were like a goon squad, weren't they?
Yeah, they had you'd always see paper bags on their heads of the fans saying Saints fans. You know, like it was
the Browns, man.
Before that, they were like the greatest quarterback they had before Drew Brees was Archie Manning, going way back. So
Jesus.
Yeah, they were garbage, dude. I didn't think they would ever get good. They had Coach Drew Brees from San Diego because they chose Philip Rivers to be their quarterback.
So what happened? Did they trade trade Rivers for Brees, essentially?
What happened was this. Drew Brees was quarterback, and then he got, I believe it was a muscle. I think he tore his shoulder muscle, his chest muscle, right?
Yeah.
And then the Chargers drafted Philip Rivers.
The same year.
Yeah. Well, I believe, though, that Philip Rivers got drafted. Drew Brees was playing for the Chargers for at least a year or two. And then he tore his muscle, and the doctors said,
"Oh, no,
if he's ever going to come back from this." So they went ahead and drafted Philip Rivers to say, hey, we don't know about Drew. Then Drew Brees was on the market. Miami could have got him.
Because Brees got drafted. I don't even know why I thought they got drafted the same year. Brees was a couple years before, no? 2001, 2002?
Yes, I believe so. Let's see where he was drafted. It was 2001, yep. And so he was drafted, and he played for a while. He got hurt with a muscle injury. And of course, what doctors say, you know, he ain't going to be the same, blah, blah, blah. He's played for 2002, made the Pro Bowl in 2004, and 9 months after suffering a dislocated right shoulder joint and a tear of the rotator cuff.
So it was a pretty lengthy injury. I mean, dislocating your shoulder, like, that'll put you out for a few weeks, but if you tear a rotator cuff, that's surgery, right?
Yep. And so he was let go. He was a free agent and decided to sign with the Saints in 2006 and changed history forever, man.
That's crazy, man, because I didn't even realize it was from 2006. Like, every time I think of Brees, I forget that he was even a Charger.
Yeah.
Like, because he's born and bred Saint. Like, he's a Saint, dude. Drew Brees will always be just the Saint.
Yeah, man. I mean, He was with the Chargers for 4 years. I mean, he got the starting job in 2002, but he got hurt in 2004. So, yeah, he was
Imagine
there.
they gave up on that, dude. That's
Oh,
fucking incredible.
dude,
But
they
Phillip Rivers.
they tried to fill it with us. I mean, anybody could have had him too, man. I mean, I like looking back now, it's like, damn, Titans could have had him, Miami could have had him. I mean, but like I say, doctors were like talking crap about him and said he's never going to be the same again, man. I mean, it's just like the Tuck rule, man. What if Tom Brady was never drafted, huh? What then? You know, what if the Tuck?
We would have been in an okay situation though, because we had Drew. Bledsoe.
Belichick. You would won at least 3 Super Bowls, at least.
Maybe 2.
I'll give you 3. Because Belichick is a mastermind, greatest coach ever, man.
I can't do Brady like that, man.
Oh, you can't do Brady like that. Hey,
he needs to get his head out of his ass. Stop playing some football, dude.
Hey, man, when he goes to the Titans next year, he's going to win us that Super Bowl.
I'd fucking
and then
like
retire that, dude.
Just carry a whole team,
dude. But hey, he don't have to carry it, dude. He just has to fucking show up, man. And you know that's all he has to do, man. We got AJ Brown.
You're looking at it now. If this is what you're expecting, this is what he's doing now.
Hey,
showing up.
Hey, dude, look. If you guys had a running back like Derrick Henry, man, to take the edge off of fucking Drew Brees, Brady. Oh my God, dude, you guys were just running through people, dude.
Yeah, because Sony Michel ain't doing it.
No, I mean,
he is not playing well this year. He had a ton of touchdowns last year. What do you have? Freaking like 16 touchdowns or something.
Yeah, he had
off the top of my head. And it was all within 10 yards or 15 yards, but still, like that would help a lot. If our red zone right now looks horrible, it look horrible.
I know, man. It's just, but I still believe in Belichick, and man, I just think it's just like you guys still in the playoffs. You guys have won the division. I mean, you guys are still good, man.
Stephon Gilmore is playing out of his mind.
Hey, man, that's what he's nuts. Speaking of Stephon, he made the Pro Bowl this year, buddy. Pro Bowl winners, man.
Him, Slater, and Hightower. Although I gotta be honest, I was a little surprised Hightower made it and not Kyle Van Noy. I was a little surprised, but I think Kyle Van Noy's looked a little better this year. But I'm not looking at the stats. Maybe the stats will tell me I'm wrong, which is a possibility because it happens a lot. But yeah, I was definitely a little surprised by that. As far as Stephon Gilmore, there was no surprise in that. He is the best. He's the best corner in the game.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
There's not even a question about it, man. Some of the interceptions he makes are decisions he makes within a quarter of a second. It's unbelievable. It's fun. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch. We're lucky to have him. And we all in New England were like, wait a minute, we're letting Malcolm Butler go, but we're gonna sign this dude to all that money. It was like our biggest free agent signing in years. And needless to say, Stephon, you have paid off, my friend.
Hey, man, I'm happy with Butler too, man. He's done an incredible job. So is Logan Ryan down here teaching Adoy and Sims our secondary how to fucking do it, man. And I mean, I feel bad for Butler, man. That was a horrible injury, man. When that dude came down on his arm, I was like, it's broken, man.
Oh,
I saw his hand under that, and then I saw him get up, and I literally saw his like hand dangle, dude. Like it was nasty. Like
so fucking
and of course, what do, man? They show it 18 times in a row. Yep, and this is where it broke. Nope, let's go back. Right there. It's like, goodness, man, I hate that crap. It's like, just respect the guy's injury, man. You know?
They're like, look at this is so bad. Let's watch it 30 more times.
30 more times, dude. And this is where he broke it, right here. This is where he's grimacing, and this is where he says, fuck, right here. You know, it kills me, man. But, you know, we're doing good, man.
How about Lawan flipping off the sky camera? Did you see that?
Yeah, dude. I saw that shit. Yeah,
and then he pulled all the refs off? That was awesome.
Good old Lawan, man. But, yeah, man, things are going good, man. You know, you guys are going to be making a good playoff run. I'm sure you're going to take care of business against the Bills this weekend, right?
We'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, I'm not going to sleep on the Bills. I'm not going to. I haven't all year. I'll sleep on their quarterback. Even though he's looked exceptionally better, and he was my fantasy quarterback for majority of the time streaming this year. But I'm not really worried about the Bills. No, I think we'll win. But that defense is no joke. They're a good defense. Tre'Davious White is filthy.
Filthy, dude. I mean, yeah, that defense, man, I just don't believe in Josh Allen, man. If they had a running game, I would say, yeah, but I just do not believe.
Yeah, they got good old undead Frank Gore back there.
Dude, legend, man. I mean, he's still out there, dude, fighting those yards, man.
He will play with a fucking walker if he has to do that, man. He's unbelievable.
He's going to the Hall of Fame on the fact that he's just that good. I mean, he's going to longevity, dude. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, man. I mean,
like the only other guy I can think of is like AP, Adrian Peterson. Like he's another guy that's just like a belted, scripted Iron Warrior.
Yeah, dude.
But he's not the same. Like Frank Gore's a bulldog, right? Where Adrian Peterson's like a greyhound.
Yeah, I mean, Peterson's, like more flashy and stuff, but Gore's like a Derrick Henry and Eddie George type, man. Like just run you straight over. That's the only way to get.
Henry's unbelievable though, dude.
Dude, even with his hamstring, it's so hilarious watching him. Like even when he's going at 50%, he's still just picking up 15, 20 yards. It's just like nuts, dude. He falls forward, it's like 5 yards, man. But his hammy's affecting him, so I'm a little worried about that,
So let me ask you this, right?
Yeah, man.
And I want you to think about this before you answer it. How do you feel about your season so far?
I feel good about it, man.
It's a vague question. Now, I'm going to get to the real question. Tannehill or Mariota?
Mariota hasn't been the same since that injury with the nerve. And I don't know.
Was it last year or this year?
It was last year against the Dolphins.
Okay.
But nerve damage is one of the worst.
Like that.
Nerve damage is one of the worst things you can have, though, dude, man, because you don't know if it actually ever fully heals. It's not like a broken bone where they get just be like, oh, here's an X-ray. Yeah, it's healed. I think that just messed him up, man. And I love Mariota to death and what he did to get us 3 consecutive winning seasons with absolute garbage. Like wide receivers, man. Like
more like garbage.
Rashad Matthews.
Oh, he's been passed around like an STD this season. Hasn't he been on like 5 different teams?
Rashad Matthews, he's not even in the league no more.
Well, that's
man.
Jordan Matthews, different Matthews. Maybe they're cousins. I don't know.
Yeah, Rashad, he's not even in the league no more. He threw a little hissy fit. And he's not even in the league no more.
Well, he left the team, didn't he? He was like, cut me. Fucking idiot. Now he's not in the league.
Yeah, dude, it's like, dude.
Fucking moron, Rashad. You're an idiot.
He bounced around from one team to another, then was cut by everybody.
What's he up to now?
Oh, just sitting on the bench, sitting at home on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean, that's all he's doing.
Scheming his return to the XFL.
But my thing with Tannehill is that he came into a perfect situation with, a system that he is designed for play action. He's got great receivers. He has a damn good running back. So I'm kind of saying, well, if he takes us to over the top, so be it. But he's not our future. I want to draft.
You want to draft someone else, but you don't think if Tannehill plays like this all season next year, that's a 9-10.
Oh yeah, dude. If we tag him and say prove it, do it again.
Right. I mean? Like, at least one more time. Or do you sign him to a quick 2-year deal, light money? What would he? I don't know what he's getting paid now, but it's not a lot.
Oh, it's the Dolphins are actually paying for it. He's getting paid like $3 million a year this year.
$3 million a year. So you offer him 5. You offer him 10 or 12 million for 2 years. It's not bad to have him, dude.
Oh,
you know
no,
what I mean?
no.
If he continues to play like this, now if he's the Ryan Tannehill of old and he returns to his Adam Gase type ways, then you
crazy ass.
The pooch. But yeah. I think everyone that's been on the Dolphins just needed to get away from Miami because Kenyon Drake looks fucking great. Minka Fitzpatrick is just unbelievable for the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. I've had their defense on my fantasy team the last 3 weeks. And then you got Ryan Tannehill. He's playing unbelievable ball. Dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's unreal. I picked him up. Did I tell you I had him in my semifinals this week. I sat Dak Prescott. I sat him. I was like, Dak's playing bad. I'm not going with the Cowboys in this one, especially against, the Bears. And I played Ryan Tannehill, and he got me into the playoff championship.
Hell yeah, man.
Ryan
Hell yeah.
motherfucking Tannehill. And you know who else? AJ motherfucking Brown.
Dude, AJ's a beast, dude.
Oh my God, bro.
Dude.
Oh my God. Can that kid play ball? It's
dude, that's my next jersey, man. AJ Brown, baby. Dollywood Browns, we call him, man. Dollywood. Not Hollywood, but Dollywood.
Hollywood and Baltimore not doing anything.
But dude, he's a beast, and this is our first receiver we had ever a number one top guy.
Doesn't that suck? You wasted that pick on Corey.
Dude, Corey.
Wasted. You wasted it.
I just don't know, man, because he blocks. He does what he's supposed to. But yeah, I feel like we could get something better because it's dude, you've had 5 years to get your shit together and you haven't yet. So
it's been 5. It hasn't been 5 years.
It's been 4, I think.
2017 was his draft year, so it's been. This is his 3rd season.
Okay, it feels like 5.
Yeah, well, I know it. I know it does, but yeah, that's pretty bad, man. I mean,
when AJ just coming in there just taking control like that, dude, you just lost your starter. You're number one now. You're dude, AJ's the way he just runs, man, is amazing. He reminds me of a T.O. and Randy Moss kind of hybrid. Just big ass when I'm pushing people around and shit. Physicality I love, dude. But I'm so glad because I remember when you tweeted me that shit last year in the draft because I wasn't watching it. You're like, hey man, you got AJ Brown, man.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this kid's a tank. I don't know too much about him, but all I know is that he's a fucking tank and he can run and he's good. And you were like, man. You were a little skeptical at first. I think
we never hit on wide receivers, man.
You went back and forth between things man, we don't need a fucking wide receiver, and then you're like, fuck yeah, we do, but he better be good.
That's the thing, man. Because how many top receivers you take them that high in the draft? How many of them really work out, man? Not many.
No, not many. I mean, ours is barely working out for us right now, although I think he looks good. But think about this, ready? And this is going to make you so fucking mad. It's going to make you so mad. Corey Davis taking number 5 by Tennessee. Jamal Adams taking number 6 by the Jets. Mike Williams, number 7 by the Chargers. Who's next? Christian McCaffrey. Then John Ross. Then Patrick Mahomes. And then two picks later, Deshaun Watson. And then all the way down the list in the first round, you got Tre'Davious White and T.J. Watt. And in the second round, you got Dalvin Cook. Damn, man, that's rough.
That's draft, man. You just never know, man.
Godwin, Kareem Hunt, Alvin Kamara. I mean,
dude, I know, man.
It's not George Kittle. George Kittle was taken that year in the 5th.
Oh, dude.
Right after a guy named Jake Butt. His name was Jake Butt. Can you imagine Denver took a tight end named Jake Butt right before the Niners took George Kittle? I love drafts. That's why we love drafts, though.
You just never know, man.
I mean, because I don't think we've never drafted well. I feel like in most cases. I mean, we're barely using our draft picks now. So,
I mean, you guys use it. You guys though have one of the greatest scout teams there is.
Oh well, that's because we take video.
Well, yeah, but I mean, well, that too. But you guys just know probably more about every other team's people, their practice squad, than anybody else, man. You guys just on it because it just seems like you guys hey, man, this guy, let's get him. We get rid of this guy, we get him, man.
Right.
So it's just amazing, man. Because like I say, man, that's the Patriot way, just winning, man. Next man up, dude. And those are 2 draft picks because people get scared. With draft picks, you just stock them up and you just trade them. I mean, it's your collateral. It's amazing what Belichick does. He's
well, he turns a first round and a third round into,
a Pro Bowl,
2/3 and 2/4, and he sends fucking some bum to Cleveland and they give us the 6th. And
dude. And
straight up.
And then you get in that 4th, 5th round pick. Dude, that's your bread and butter right there.
It
3rd, 5th,
really,
6th round,
it
dude.
really is. That's because we don't know how to fucking draft in the first 2 rounds. Right now, we got a fat kid from Georgia playing left tackle, and Isaiah Wynn. He's always fucking hurt. And Sony Michel, I don't know where his spirit and soul disappeared from last year to. I don't know who's got that. Maybe it's Adrian Peterson and Frank Gore. Maybe they're just sucking the souls of all the young kids out. But Sony Michel's done nothing this year. And it's not solely his fault. We have no offensive line. Man, is it fucking infuriating. Every time Brady gets hit, I want to slap somebody on the offensive line.
I know, man. That's why I felt with Mariota, dude. I was just like, when Tannehill took over, oh, now you're blocking. What the fuck? 6 games in, you guys decide to start blocking now? It's like, goodness, dude. Like, but because without the offensive line, man, you can't do nothing, man. You know, you're just going to get your quarterback killed, and you can't even run the damn ball. You can't do nothing. And it kills me, man, because, yeah, all offensive line was garbage. And now I feel like we're just kind of like hanging on a thread with the offensive line. Yeah, just like, are we good? I don't know. It just feels like it go bad that fast, man. But your Pro Bowl is around, man. And you guys got some people.
Talking about the Pro Bowl, man. We got 3 guys. The Ravens got 12 players, including a fucking long snapper in there.
Dude, 12
people
players.
Got snubbed though, yo. Dak Prescott. You can say what you want about the Cowboys and Jason Garrett. Dak Prescott got snubbed.
Yeah, he did.
That dude's been playing good ball, man. I could not believe that. I could not believe that. Even I mean, I didn't expect Julian Edelman to get in. Are you going to put in Landry over a hurt Julian Edelman who has matched the best career year of his life with a bad Tom Brady?
I know, dude. Like, with a bad
I'm really not that salty about it because I've never cared about the Pro Bowl. I remember Brady said to, I think it was Brandon Spikes. I don't know if you remember Brandon Spikes, but I do. He told him back in the day, basically, I don't give a shit about the Pro Bowl. Is that why you think I'm playing? And he was basically like, get your head out of your ass. We have more games to play. And Brandon has always said it's like one of the most memorable moments of his career because then he, realized what the team was about, what Brady was about, more importantly. But yeah, no, I mean, congrats to all those that made it. It's a really cool thing. I always like to think though, like when Brady first time since 2008 doesn't get in, there's plenty of years in between where he shouldn't have gotten in, but he just did because he's Tom Brady.
But he never goes, so he's only been to 1 Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he never goes, but like what my point is that like I said, there's been plenty of times where Tom Brady's not been an elite quarterback in the league. He's just gotten off around what he has, like the defense this year. You know what I mean? Like he didn't deserve to get in this year. There's no chance. There's no question. And I don't know on the top of my head, but there's definitely years past this where he shouldn't have gone in either. So,
but that's
Derrick Henry, you said?
Yeah, but that's my point too, man. It's a popularity contest, man. Who's the hottest team in the league right now? The Ravens, man.
Ravens, man. Yeah, Lamar
and like
jerseys sound like hotcakes.
Exactly. I mean, like. That's what to me the Pro Bowl has always been. It's always just been a popularity contest. Like, hey, look, Lamar Jackson, like 12 players. You're telling me that 12 players from the Ravens are that good? Psh, come on,
no
man.
Way. No way, dude.
No way, dude. I'm sorry.
Way. Joe Thomas is one of the best. What is Joe Thomas, right? That was the offensive lineman for the Browns for so many years.
Oh, yeah, dude, Joe. Yeah.
One of the best we've ever seen on an awful team. Like, you got to see, they have to figure out a way. There has to be – I think there should be – I think the players should vote.
Dude, yeah, dude. Just like they do – that's like what they do in the NFL 100 every year where the players vote and then people get all upset about it. It's like, well, these players don't know anything. Yeah, they vote for people. Like, they
also play the game, dude.
Dude. It's just
that's
like
the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Let the players, let the coaches vote, man, because they actually see these players go, man. But yeah, to me, this year's just a popularity contest, man. Everybody's jumping on the Ravens bandwagon team because they're excited about Lamar. We'll see what you do this year in the playoffs some more, and then I like you, buddy, but
Oh man, how can you not like him though? He's
it's
so
consistency, dude. It's just consistency, man. I mean, how many years have we seen quarterbacks come and go like Jared Goff last year? Well, he's killed it, man. Was he this year? I mean, like, the consistency is such an issue with quarterbacks, man. And they praise all these guys, and it's like, yeah, but can they be consistent like Tom Brady? I mean,
right,
even
or
Drew
even,
Brees.
and I'll give it to him. Even Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, they're all in the same elite quarterback.
Yeah, and then to me
range.
too, I think the MVP is Russell. He's playing with nothing up there and just making shit happen. You know what I mean?
I think you need Lamar Jackson to be the MVP this year. But if I were to put in a second, it would definitely be Russell Wilson. There's no question. It only transpired 4 weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago, where we were like, all right, maybe we can hand the reins over to Lamar. There's no question about it, though. I mean, the kid just broke Mike Vick's rushing record in a single season. That's huge. I mean,
dude.
But I mean, now I guess people are going to say, like we said, you've never seen a quarterback like Lamar.
It's like, yeah, but like, I don't know. It kills me too. It's like, have you been watching the 100 greatest teams?
I have not.
You haven't watched like the NFL's 100 greatest players?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
With Belichick.
I've seen a couple of them, but not. I've seen snippets.
If you should. I've seen like a couple episodes, man. But you should sit down and watch it. Belichick.
I've heard it's unbelievable. Yeah.
The way he talks about football is just like it's like a middle school crush, dude.
Sports porn.
Yeah, dude. It's like a middle school. It's like, and he knows his history. That's the thing I love about Belichick. Is like he's like that good. You know, he knows his history. He's like, yeah, it's 1940, 1940,
I don't give
1945.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this guy, you know, he's like 1950 to 56.
I don't know
dude.
if I'm about to give him that much credit. I just think he's good at what he does and how he personifies himself. Because, like, there's no fucking way anybody alive right now knew how good a center was in 1935. Nobody alive on the fucking planet does. Belichick does because he's the almighty.
Yeah.
He's the almighty. No, I get it. Yeah.
He'll dig up that footage.
The best snap percentage, best accuracy. So it's ridiculous, dude. You can't tell me that he knows that. He knows that guy had the highest snap accuracy. It's ridiculous.
It is, dude.
He's my dad.
It is. He is, dude. But I mean, it's amazing, man. One thing I do disagree with: Gronk got named. You know, good for you, Gronk.
You don't think he's a top 100 player of all time?
I mean, as tight ends come, man. I don't know, man. I give him like 3 or 4. But I mean, dude, you take away Tom Brady, dude. What do you got? During that time when Tom was playing with him was some of the most amazing Tom years, man. You know. I'm just saying,
they saved each other's careers.
Yeah, dude. Like
Gronk saved Brady's more than Brady saved Gronk.
Yeah,
I think Gronk would have been a fucking house wherever he was. Like that man could just ball. He's a beast.
I know he's a beast, man. But I mean, like Shannon Sharp was a beast too. I mean, Gonzalez.
Shannon Sharp's a bitch. I'll fight him.
Dude, I don't agree with what he says half the time, but I did watch him play with the Broncos, man. And, man, I'm going to fuck with, like, trucking people like Gonzalez was, man, back in the day, too, dude.
And he had hands.
I mean, yeah, dude. And he was really, like, he was one of the very, like, Gonzalez was to make – because, you know, back in the day, dude, a tight end got, like, maybe 3 or 4 passes a year. You know, they would never walked into the game. He's like, you're tight end.
Yeah, they weren't receivers.
Yeah, your job is to block. You block right when the running back comes, you know? Like, you give extra protection, you know?
Right.
Gonzalez, Shannon Sharp changed all that for Gronk to do what he did, and it helped Delaney Walker do, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, it's just –
in terms of, like, and I know Brady was his quarterback. I get that. But it's not really a stipulation. You can't, like, take that away from him. And I'm not saying you. I'm saying anybody.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
But, like, just the way he could take over a defense in itself was incredible. Like, to me now, that new guy is George Kittle. George Kittle is Gronk 2.0. I don't think it's Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce doesn't block. He's a bitch. But, like, George Kittle, watching him play, I see a faster, not so aggressive Gronkowski. That's what I see.
That's true, man. I mean, yeah, Kittle is a lot better. Yeah,
He's good, man. He's fun.
Kelsey's a little overrated, I think, too. I mean, no offense to Kelsey, but yeah,
I wouldn't say overrated. I just think he's a fucking tool bag.
yeah,
He's just
yeah.
a tool, dude. He's just everything about him just screams I'm a tool bag.
So true, man.
Well,
Man, do you think? Speaking of the top 100, man, Brady's on the list, all right? You think? I mean, you know, when it comes to quarterback time,
yeah.
he's gonna be number one over
Oh
everybody.
no, I don't think so. No,
Oh, you think?
they're
You
gonna
think
go way.
Belichick-
They're gonna go way off
But-
way off script, and they're gonna put like Otto Graham in there.
Dude, Otto Graham was fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying anything against him.
No,
but,
I'm
like,
just saying that, like, if it'd be amazing if we could like take a time of like put players back in the old days into the new time. You know, it'd be amazing to see what they could do, man. Because football was a lot different back in the day, man. And you know,
oh yeah,
like,
those guys
like-
were drinking their asses off in the
Yeah,
offseason,
they-
eating
my
McDonald's and shit.
dude, my favorite pitch is Kansas City quarterback in Super Bowl II smoking a cigarette during halftime.
We talk about it all. Ted Lawson, right?
Oh yeah, dude, it's like that's quarterbacking,
We
dude.
talk about it all the time. He's drinking a Fanta,
Yeah.
He's smoking the filter out of a cigarette. He's like sucking every last piece of tobacco. out of it.
Man, it's like that's
Harry.
my performance enhancing drug, man. It's like Brady sitting there with his avocado.
Brady
Fucking
doesn't even eat
milkshakes.
fucking strawberries, dude.
No, he's nothing
He
that
eats
causes
strawberries.
shadow.
He won't drink dairy. Like, he's freaking all cracked out. And Ted Lawson was like, somebody passed the joint. It's the Super
Like-
Bowl.
Like Kim Stabler too, man. Like these old guys, dude, is fucking just amazing, dude. But I can't wait because I want to see Belichick talk about Brady on the top 100. See what he says. Is he gonna give Brady credit, or is he just gonna be like, oh yeah?
I think Bill's going to be sick that episode.
It's like, yeah, it's like, well, Bill couldn't be here today because we're talking about Tom Brady. So yeah, Steve.
You know, Tom's been there. He's been a really great quarterback for us. So
But
no, you know who it's going to be though. It's going to be Peyton Manning.
Oh my god, I hate Peyton.
And here's
so
why.
much.
And here's why. Conspiracy theory. Ready? This is on some fucking Trump impeachment level conspiracy right here. So you know how he's doing Peyton's places?
Yeah, dude.
He's pimping himself out, dude. He's not getting paid a dime for that. He said, "So all right, I'll do your commercials. I'll go places for you. But put me at number one on the top 100 of all time." That's exactly what it is, dude. And watch, it will be. It'll be Peyton Manning. Tom Brady will put out a tweet congratulating Peyton. Oh, clown. And that's exactly what's going to happen. You heard it here first.
I know, dude. You're right, dude. It's gonna be Peyton Manning. Oh god, again.
It's going to be, right? It has to be. It's going to be a quarterback.
Everybody loves Peyton Manning.
Who else
I
would
mean,
it be? Jerry Rice?
Oh, dude.
They're not going to put Joe Montana there. I'm telling you, because the debate, for some stupid reason, Joe Montana is still in the debate of greatest of all time. But
Dude,
it's
I
always
mean-
been between Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and then fucking pretty boy Peyton Manning retires, and all of a sudden he's in the mix. And then everyone was like, "Oh yeah, maybe it is Peyton." And Joe Montana had the greatest receiver of all time, never led the league in touchdown passes or yards.
Hey man, but back then too, man, that was a different time. I mean, he helped create the West Coast offense, which was the dink and dunking that we like to see nowadays that made Tom Brady so good. I mean, if you really want to look, man, Dan Marino could be arguably better than Joe Montana if Dan just played for better teams. You know, you're on mute, man. Still on mute.
How the fuck was I on mute?
I don't know, man, but you're
No, it's a
still
good
on
thing I
mute.
was on mute because I said something stupid. Yeah, I mean, nobody's ever gonna know. We're never gonna know. We do this all the time. We do this to ourselves.
Oh
all the
yeah,
time.
dude. Because
How
well,
very
because
interesting.
also too, man, we grew up at a time like your childhood was different than mine. I mean, you know, you love Drew Bledsoe.
Yep.
You know, I mean, he was. I mean, you know, like as when I felt like Mariota left, that's the way I felt too. You know, it was like, God damn, man, I built a relationship with this guy. You know, it was like my Steve McNair, dude. Nobody's gonna say shit about Steve, man, because I've seen that guy play with a fucking rib cage that was thorn with a chicken wire together and still went out there and played. You know,
What?
yeah, fucking he had a broken bone right there on his rib cage, and they had chicken wire fucking sewn it together, and he still was
What
still out
the
there playing,
fuck?
dude.
No way.
Yeah, man, he was legendary
Holy
about
shit. I never knew that.
he was legendary about him playing, man. And I could like it's amazing injury report. He had so many injuries that he actually had to sleep sitting up because his body could not lay down and sleep. He was always in that much pain, man.
Like when? While he was playing?
No, this is after he was playing, man.
No.
Like, yeah, I mean, he was
Like when he got shot, like right before then.
Oh, dude, that's still shady too, man. You want to talk about conspiracy theory? I still say that I think his wife did it, man, because she doesn't
They
seem
say
to.
did it. I thought they said she did it.
Dude, no. What happened was they found him on the 4th of July, which is Jonathan's birthday, which is know really weird. But so they like his buddies go to his condo that he had, and he had his mistress there. And apparently they found the mistress in his lap, and he had gunshots to his chest. But his friends...
Was the mistress dead too?
Yeah, the mistress was dead from a apparent gunshot too. But the things don't add up is because when they started, there was no real investigation to it. The friends waited an hour and a half to call the police after they found the body, right? So
they're all implicated. They're all.
I mean, well, this is all shady. Yeah, the woman who supposedly bought the gun, like apparently now that connection never even happened, and like the way his wife reacted afterwards, his wife kicked has no his Steve McNair's mother's from Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
He built a mansion for his mother, because that's what good old country boys do, right?
Yeah.
You know how much it costs to live in Mississippi? It's nothing, dude.
Nothing,
dude. Okay. His wife, after Steve's death, called Steve's mother up and says, "Yeah, about your house, you're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to charge you rent for $2,000 a month, or you're gonna have to leave so I can sell the house."
I mean, 2,000 is pretty cheap, but it's not down there, especially for an old woman. But Like, again, back to your point, that's crazy, man.
That's cold, dude. I mean, you could just give her the house. Like, what's the point? I mean, it was built for her. Her name's like all over it. Like, I mean, you could just be like, hey, there you go. I mean, Steve left money for them, and everything else is just like. So, I mean, his wife did not really act like she was like too upset about it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, she looked like a woman who was scorned, my friend, who was scorned. And the investigation was totally fucked up. It was like with the OJ shit. Like, the police knew who he was. The police hung out with him. The crime scene was being fucking like walked around with police and shit. Like, like there's no real investigation here, people. They still don't know who killed. Like they were so quick to say, "Oh, it was just a murder suicide," without really evidence. But rest in peace, Steve. And on that note, we'll take a break, because it's a good time to take a break till we name Steve, so I could cry in my beer a little bit, of the good old days of that Super Bowl run. That 1 yard short that, that good old Moose over there has seen his team win 6. And been to, was it 8 you've been to? Or was it 9?
It's 9.
9, yeah. 9.
Sorry, Steve McNair.
It's cool, man. It's cool. I just wish that maybe if I had just picked the Patriots when I was younger, maybe things would have been different. I would have stuck with them, and maybe things would have been fucking different. But nah. All right,
we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. It's time for your Fumble Rooski weekly sports news update. With 2 games to go in the season, Lamar Jackson snapped Michael Vick's record of 1,039 rushing yards for a quarterback in a single season. Entering Sunday, Jackson needed just 23 yards to break the record and did so when he ran for 5 yards on the Ravens' first drive of the game. See the hit he took after that, by the way? Massive. He said it'll never happen again. It'll happen again, buddy. Don't worry about it. This past Monday, when the Colts visited the Saints in New Orleans, Drew Brees became the NFL record holder for career passing touchdowns, passing both Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. He is also the NFL leader in career passing yards and is second in career pass attempts, only behind Brett Favre. Despite his desire to end up in Baltimore, former Cardinals linebacker Terrell Suggs has reported to Kansas City and will play the rest of the season with the Chiefs. Per ESPN's Adam Schefter, the NFL has suspended Josh Gordon indefinitely for violating the league's policies on performance-enhancing substances and substances of abuse. And finally, your staggering stat of the week. Saints star wide receiver Michael Thomas on the season has 133 receptions, 1,552 receiving yards, and 8 touchdowns. The next closest in receptions is DeAndre Hopkins with 99, a 34-catch difference. That is fucking insane, dude. Michael Thomas is that good. I mean, I know Drew Brees is that good, but Michael Thomas is that good.
Oh, he's making Drew Brees' job a lot easier, man.
No kidding.
Man, it's like back in the day with Randy Moss and Brady, dude. Man, that was special time, man. What like
it was quick, but it was special.
It was special, man. Randy Moss, number 84. But that's right, man. I love
that,
it.
but he just did the Selly.
Look at this. He's not dead yet, but just give a shout out to Randy.
No, he's not dead. He's out there though.
He's out there, man.
Hope when you're looking at the moon, he's looking at the moon too.
That's right, dude. Randy's out there, man. He's looking at the sky. I look at the sky too, man.
You ever seen the video of Randy Moss inviting Bill Belichick to their Halloween party?
No, man.
Oh, it's the greatest thing ever, dude. Randy Moss is my fucking hero. He's like, I just wanted to invite you, coach. That's the best thing.
Dude, him and Bill had a special relationship, man.
He did. Bill loved him.
Yeah, he actually, if you watched his induction speech when Randy got inducted to the Hall of Fame, he's tearing up when he talks about Bill. Like, literally says, like, you know, you taught me more about football and life than any other human being.
No shit.
Yeah. And what Bill's like in his little sandals and his suit. Don't give it a shit, man.
Yeah, right. Always, dude. He's in like a suit jacket with sandals on.
Like, yeah, dude. So, I mean,
I'm on to the next event.
So yes, Randy he was a good guy. Yes, Randy. Yes, you're welcome, Randy. Thank you. Sorry to cut you so soon, but you know,
that's nuts.
Yeah.
But on a short note, Josh Gordon, you were right. The guy needs to stay away from football. If he was still on the Patriots, I'd probably finally admit that. But after this, I mean, you move the guy to Seattle. What did you expect? He's not taking enhancing, although he has looked faster the past couple of weeks. I don't know what it was, but
you can get high off of performance enhancing, dude. Like, I mean, those steroids and shit when you're exercising, like, you get high, man. When you take that shit, put in that body, like, you're just like fucking like and feel 10 feet tall and bulletproof, man.
Well, even like caffeine, man.
Yeah,
pre-workout. That's a serious drug.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's why that's why those kids are taking this like caffeine powder and shit too, man. You know, so
where can I take that? Get that?
Oh, you can get on the internet, dude. Be careful, dude.
Coffee's good enough for me. I have
people die. Yeah, there's a few kids that did not know what they're doing and took the pure caffeine and actually died.
Oh, no kidding. Kids didn't know what they were doing. Did something stupid, huh? Yeah.
Well, you know, these kids, you know, they eat Tide Pods. So what do you expect, man?
Yeah.
In the cinnamon challenge. I mean, come on, man.
No, I know. Eat Tide Pods, impeach Trump 2020. Let's go.
I know, dude. Exactly.
Anyway,
But yeah, I feel bad, man.
And I approve of that message. What?
I feel bad for Gordon, man. He's a good kid. It's just I knew his addiction was just more powerful than he was, man. And you, like I told you guys, man, I've sat in a room with full of addicts. I know, like, those some of the most talented, most well-liked people, man. But for some reason, they can't get over. They can't get over themselves, man. They let themselves beat themselves every time, man. And,
yeah, it's sad. I mean, it is
that
sad.
many.
I hope it's just weed, because like weed's not really a massive deal. Like if he has to stop playing
it's
football,
anything, man.
It is what it is.
I mean, that's the thing is, like, to us, weed's not a big deal, but to him, it could be. It's like,
but it sort of is if it ruins your life.
Yeah, anything could be addicted. TV, podcasting, anything. I mean, as long as it like. If it impedes your life, then yeah. I mean, look at these people drinking coffee all the time, man. They're like, okay, I gotta give a coffee. If I don't get my coffee in the morning, I'm gonna fucking have draws. I'm gonna have draws. Oh God. You know, like people who say I'm not myself until my first cup of coffee. It's like, okay, well, can you go without it? No, I can't go without it because, oh my God, I gotta have it. You know, it's like, yeah.
I think I'm that way about water in the morning, but I do.
Well, yeah, water's a little bit different when you're like 80% water there, buddy.
Yeah, but
you kind of need it.
I'm absolutely addicted to caffeine, so.
But water doesn't get you high, my friend. So you need it to sustain life. That's like saying, man, I like fruits and vegetables, man, too much. Like, no, man, fruits and vegetables are good for you. Like, you eat too much of that shit. You know?
No, I don't think you can. Yeah, no.
No.
But yeah. I guess from us at the RWT and Fumblerooski, Josh, go get yourself figured out.
Yeah, I wish you the best, man.
He probably just played his last game. So
yeah, it's a lifelong struggle, man, and I really do wish the best because I've seen too many people have the great talent, all the talent in the world, man, but they just can't get over that. And I know it's probably just not weed. It's probably just it's something else, man. It's just like. It's sad because he had all the talent in the world, man. He was still good. I mean, he was still damn good after 5 years of not playing. And that's what killed him the most. Like, he looked damn good at the Super Bowl, and I hope he can keep his Super Bowl ring, man. He deserved it.
Well, he didn't play in the Super Bowl, but
yeah, but they gave. But you know, I mean, he helped you guys get there. So I just hope he don't pawn out some shit, you know, because then that means he hit rock bottom. Because I hate when players like pawn their rings and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what's your trophy, man? Yeah. It's like Vrabel. He had his ring stolen, man. And like he hasn't got them replaced yet. Some fucker down in Texas broke into his house and stole all 3 rings, man.
All 3 of them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he's
if he hadn't talked so much shit about Kraft, maybe he would have replaced him.
No, exactly, dude. Yeah, dude.
Kraft is like, I don't give a fuck about that dude now.
Oh, yes, man. Speaking of football, though, man, are you ready to make your picks for this week, man?
I think I am. I needed a deep breath.
We
did okay last week. I still don't have the final results yet, everyone, ladies and gents. Please stay patient. I'm getting married soon, so it's tough to find time. My pick of the week last week was the Cowboys. You did not have a pick.
No, because I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel confident in none of my picks.
Yeah, and the Eagles was B Easy's pick. We both picked the Skins. I thought they were gonna pull it off for a second too, dude. I did, and then that 5-second left touchdown.
Oh, dude.
Well,
it goes to show you, man, we don't know, man, because every team wants to be that spoiler, man. That non-playoff team, that Jets, Pittsburgh, watch out this week, man. Yep. Jets, those guys are playing for their jobs. They're not just going to lay over and die for you, buddy. They're playing for the next year. They're playing for the year after that. They're playing for the future contracts, you know. So, it's time for nitpicky, man.
Right, it's time for Saturday football, ladies and gents. We got 3 games. We got I know, yes and no. Saturday's like my day to get shit done. Sunday's my day to lamp and watch football all day. So this sucks, but I do love football. The more days, the merrier. So this week we have the Texans at the Buccaneers. First game.
I like the Bucs, man.
I do too.
They got nothing to play for. I think Winston's going to light them up, man.
Winston has the most passing yards in the league right now. He's going to get to 5,000. He's going to be the only guy to do it. How crazy is that? The worst quarterback in the fucking league is going to get 5,000 yards.
Dude, and he could also finish the league with the most touchdowns and the most interceptions if he lights these next few games
Those
up,
are some
man.
fucking Brett Favre numbers right there, dude. Yeah, I'm fucking right. Jameis Winston is the next Brett Favre, I guess, according to me. Yeah, I like the Buccaneers too. I think the Texans get too hot when they beat teams like the Patriots or the Titans, and they just don't bounce back well. And they're
No.
playing in Tampa, so I'm gonna go.
I thought my team was inconsistent, but the Texans are damn inconsistent.
Right. I mean, these are the two most like inconsistent teams that are like remotely good are the Buccaneers and the Texans. I feel like just like have all the talent in the world. I mean, the Buccaneers are without Mike Evans and Chris Godwin now, but I don't think that matters. Next game we have Bills at the Patriots. I have the Patriots. I think we'll squeeze this one out. I think it's going to be a tough game. Hopefully we incorporate N'Keal Harry a little more. We'll see what happens.
I know everybody's like saying the Bills could win a division. Nah, man. I'll see it when I believe it when I see it. Bills. I'm sorry, but until Tom Brady retires and Bills gone, that's the Patriots division every year.
Yep,
that's it. I'm sorry, Jets. Sorry, Dolphins. Sorry,
besides
Bills.
one Jets year, yeah.
Sorry, Bills Mafia, but you know you can. Speaking of when we were playing them this year, man, there was a video. Poor guy, dude, like goes flying off of a bridge to a table, misses the table, and like just lays there for a few seconds.
Saw that. I saw that. He's knocked out.
He's knocked out. Like nobody, like everybody just kind of stands there for a few seconds, like, well, yeah. It's like, get out there, man. Somebody like go take like a god, dude. But I love the enthusiasm of Bills Mafia. The baby one was awesome. I got all right. That.
And I don't want to get too. I don't want to get too off. Yeah, the Bills fans are the fucking best. Last week in Pittsburgh, there was a guy sitting front row, and he was a Bills fan. And he saw a table on the field, and so he jumped out of his fucking seat, out of the front row, and onto the table.
Oh, dude.
He's gone, arrested, definitely arrested. I don't know. We talked him on the podcast. That guy.
He's arrested.
Before the game even started. The guy was like, fuck it. Yeah, I know, right? He missed the game and everything.
How drunk was he, my friend?
Who cares, dude? He's a Bills fan.
Oh, dude. Good old Bills
I'd be drunk, too.
You got to love the Bills fans, man.
Fucking right, man. Next game, we got the Rams at the 49ers. I like the Niners in this one.
I do, too. I just don't believe in the Rams, man.
I don't believe in either team, to be honest with you, but I definitely don't believe in the Rams.
No.
Next game, we got this was supposed to be the fucking tank fest, man. We talked about it about 12, 13 weeks ago. This was supposed to be the tank of all tanks. It is no longer that because the Bengals are pretty much secured in as the first pick, as the Joe Burrow pick. We got the Bengals at the Dolphins.
Hey, man, I like Dolphins, man.
Yeah, I absolutely like the Dolphins. Yeah, Fitzpatrick's been lighting it up. He's been throwing a lot of yards every game, so we'll see. But yeah, I have the Dolphins as well. Don't really need to dive into that one too much. Next game, we got the Steelers at the Jets, and I have a huge revenge game coming out by Le'Veon Bell. Yes, Le'Veon Bell.
Yes.
Good for a touchdown. He will get his first game over 100 yards will be this weekend.
200 yards.
200? Okay, all right, that's crazy.
Who knows, man? I think
he'll get 120. I think he'll get 120, and I think he'll get the touchdown. I think it'll be a great day for Lev.
I love Le'Veon coming back and smacking them around a little bit, man. I think he's been saving his whole body for this game, man. Just to give the middle finger to the Steeler fans.
Not to Tomlin specifically.
Yeah, to Tomlin, dude. You should have paid me, man. You should have paid Bell, and that's what's going to happen.
They tried to. The idiot took less money in New York.
That shows to you that, man, maybe that was more of a locker room issue too. Maybe it was Tomlin too. You know, maybe he just got tired of playing for Tomlin because if the guys, that says a lot about if you're going to take less money and go to a crappier team. That says something. Yeah, so I like the Jets. I think everybody's crapping on the Jets right now, but it's the end of the season. They got nothing to play for, man. Steelers got everything to play for. So Jets is going to ball out, man.
All right. Next game, we got the Giants at the Redskins.
Did you see Eli last week cry?
Oh my God, he's back at 117 to 117. I can't fucking. I'm so fucking mad, dude. I really hope he gets to play this week.
Oh, dude, I think he will, man. I think he will because they got to wave him off. You know, they gave him the game ball last week. He threw for 200-something yards. Everybody was all happy.
That's a real special win. Oh, really? Because you beat the fucking Dolphins, you idiot. Jesus. Like, I never heard a win against the Dolphins be called special, but it's only special because Eli Manning, the only man that can throw fucking 3 interceptions and still be cheered off the field. God, give me a break. Get out of the league.
He gave the Giants 2 Super Bowls, man. I mean, he's legendary. He's a Hall of Famer. He's going to the Hall of Fame, man. I mean, I disagree with it, but he's a Manning, dude. You know he's just going to get it because his last name, man. The Manning family.
Dude, the moment he steps off the field for good, he's in.
Dude, if you remember, dude, Eli was drafted by the Chargers.
Yep.
And Archie said, "You ain't going to play with the Chargers. That's stupid." Because basically they didn't
know San Diego, boy.
Yeah, they didn't want. Basically, Archie didn't want fucking Eli playing against Peyton in the AFC. That's all it was. He said, "Yeah, I believe it, dude." He said, "If you guys are gonna play, you'll meet in the Super Bowl." That's it.
Wow, that's corny shit.
It is corny shit, dude. Because what would have happened to the franchise, the Chargers, if Eli was there? Totally different game. Phillip Rivers would not have been around. They may have actually that 11-2 season when they went with Marty Schottenheimer probably would have won the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah,
but no. So I mean, there's little things like that as we're talking about Drew Brees, man. Everybody screwed up on that one, didn't they? So I like the Giants, man. Giants gonna win that game.
You do. You like Giants? You like Eli?
I think Eli's gonna play, man. I think Eli's gonna play.
And you like him going out on top?
Yeah, just because he's got to win one game above 500, right?
That's fair. Just for the sake that I hope I'm right, and I hope you're wrong, I'm going to go with the Redskins. I think Dwayne Haskins and McLaurin connect for 2 and over 140 yards. It's going to be a big day for them. Giants suck. Fuck Eli Manning. Next game. Panthers at Colts.
Ooh, man, that's a tough one.
Now, Panthers are starting their number 3 quarterback, Will Grier.
Will Grier, huh? Was he off the practice squad or something? Damn. That's weird.
Yes, he was. I'm going to go with the Colts in this one. Hilton's active again. Marlon Mack's active. Brissett wants a couple more wins, I think, this year. So I'm going to go with the Colts.
They're going to try to get to 8-8. I hate the Colts, but yeah, I think they're playing for something. They're not playing to lose this year. So they're trying to go 8-8. I like the Colts.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, next game. Interesting game. This team handed the Ravens their last loss, if I do remember correctly. We have the Ravens visiting Cleveland to play the Browns.
Wow. Was that their last loss?
I think so. And so it makes me want to call the Browns, but I don't know if that's gonna the Browns are in utter turmoil right now.
But the Browns still believe in Freddie Kitchens.
No, they don't. They just don't feel like finding anybody. They're fucking lazy. This is why there's a problem with the Browns. Also, I'm never really that mad at a team choosing to stay with their coach unless it's like a Marvin Lewis situation. Like that, I don't understand. Or Matt Patricia even. I don't get him staying this year, although Matt Stafford was out for a long period of time. Anyways, I can't pick the Browns in this one, man. I gotta pick the Ravens. I just can't do it.
Well, man, dude, I went out on the limb, man. I want to say Browns for some reason. That's it. I just think that it's just gonna be a brain fart. Ravens have already got the division, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I think they got home field too. So.
And the Browns are still technically within contention, but they need a lot of losses from a lot of teams.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right. Well, that's a ballsy call. I mean, I can't really say anything because I picked the Browns for an entire half a season. So.
Odell saying that he's going to stay in Cleveland. But I'm sure you would love Odell Beckham in a Patriots jersey, wouldn't you?
No.
And Tom Brady would straighten him up like
I
Randy
can't fucking
Moss.
stand the dude. I can't fucking stand OBJ anymore. I can't fucking stand any of the Browns anymore. Baker Mayfield is like on a slim limb. I have his jersey. That's probably the only reason I'm holding on to it. I can't sell that shit from China. It's like $45. So I can't sell that to anybody. Like nobody's gonna buy that Baker Mayfield jersey, especially not now. Like I saw that video of that cop turning him up against a block of cement, and I was like, I like that dude. I need to buy his jersey. And now I'm sitting here with the jersey, and I don't know what to do about it because he's acting a fool.
Acting a fool, man.
Anyway, sorry. Just had to rant that out.
Hey, man. Hey, that's why Bakerfield. I'm trying to see his commercials, man. Baker's house.
Love his commercials. That's the best part about him. Those
that's his commercials,
dad
man.
Commercials, yes. He's playing like a fucking dad right now.
He can't play with crap, dude.
It's ugly. Next game, Jaguars at Falcons.
I like the Falcons, man.
I do too. Yeah, I mean, Minshew, he's doing fine, but the Falcons have found their swing as of late, and they beat the Niners last week. How embarrassing was that? Jesus. I had some Niners fan trying to tell me that Julio Jones didn't get over the line with the ball because he didn't have possession. I was like, shut the fuck up. You're an idiot.
Also, too, a little known fact, Minshew this week did a trademark on Mississippi mustache. So he's trying to
the Mississippi mustache.
Mississippi mustache, man.
That's respect. I respect that dude so much. I want to meet him, man. I want to fucking chug a beer with him.
One day, man, when we'll have him on a future podcast of the Ricky Williams Trilogy, we will have Minshew.
Hell yeah. He'll be our third guest behind Blake Bortles and Baker Mayfield.
That's right.
Yeah, those are three mascots really so far. I mean, Minshew was never official, but he saw it. Right?
Yeah. He's an outlier, man. We never Blake Bortles, man. Yeah, rip cigarettes, man. Yeah, I miss him. Yeah,
he's in L.A. just making money.
Making money. He's sitting on a bench, man. Like life's good, man. Life
Why is he sitting on a bench somewhere? That guy needs to get out. Get him out.
He'll probably get out there when they just lose faith in golf.
Oh, he has to be. They're not gonna. Yeah, they're gonna draft somebody before they stick in Blake. There's no way, dude. Rams fans everywhere would riot. Just wouldn't happen. Next game we got, Duke, is your own team, buddy. We got the Saints coming into a cold Nashville playing the Titans.
I like Titans, man. I was right last week, but I feel damn good. We play NFC teams extremely well for some reason. With Mariota, he had a record of I think 18-2. For some reason, I don't get it. We play the hell out of NFC teams like ain't nothing. So I'm going with my Titans on this one, man.
Well, I do want to see you guys in the playoffs. I don't know why. I have a soft spot for you guys. Not for you, just you team.
That's sweet of you, man. I appreciate that.
I think the Saints are going to take this one. I think the Saints are just too hot. Like if you came in against honestly the Packers, or I mean obviously the Falcons are doing pretty well, like a team like that. But I think the Saints and Michael Thomas are just too fucking good.
Yeah, I just see letting down, man. I just see them getting smacked around a little bit, man. And
that's fair, man. I would love nothing more than to see the Titans beat the Saints. Believe me.
Oh, nobody's giving us any type of credibility, and that's what we love when we play.
Well, no, that's because you guys. Everyone knows you guys want to be 9-7 again.
Oh, dude, we're going 10-6, man. We're beating them in the Texans in May. This is what kills me too. We could go 10-6 and still miss the playoffs, man.
Yeah, you got to have the Steelers lose, right?
Yeah, we could still miss the playoffs if we had to have the Steelers lose one more time, but we go 10-6 and still miss the playoffs, which would be horrible. But hey, at least we went 10-6, so they can shut Jonathan up. So be easy. Can't say 9-7 no more.
I also did say he would come in week 6 and you guys would go 10-6. So I'll be the rightest one here.
You will be, man. I just thought
can't say that often, man.
I just didn't think Tannehill was going to be like that, but we'll see, man. We'll see when the pumpkin turns back when it hits midnight, man.
Fair enough. Next game we got the Raiders at the Chargers. I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. The Raiders are terrible.
Yeah, dude. Chargers. Raiders ain't playing nothing for no more. They got the butt kicked at the last game in Oakland. Yeah, they're done for the season. There's no reason for them to play.
Yeah, they just suck, man. Derek Carr was like trying to say thank you to the fans, and they were all booing.
That's Raiders.
No, everyone was like, I don't understand, dude. That's fucked up. The Raiders fans are booing after the game. Like, dude, their team is getting ripped out from underneath them. Yeah. I would do the same thing. I would boo all day long, dude.
Exactly, dude. I mean, that's one thing, man. That's Oakland, man. You can't say Raiders without Oakland. Those few years at LA was just kind of like whatever, but yeah. Now they're moving to Vegas, which is just absolutely horrible.
Talk about people getting arrested next year, dude.
Oh, dude, I told you about how there's an actual courtroom in a jail inside the new stadium in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. A courtroom?
Yeah. Well, there'll be a judge there to actually get the process going before that you'll be.
What? What do you? Yeah. How do they get it going before?
Oh, because once you're arrested, they're just gonna like they're gonna streamline it basically. So you can just pretty much go in front of the judge right then and there. It'll probably be a video camera and shit, but yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude. It's gonna have a little jail and a little place for to see a judge at, dude.
I want to be a judge at that jail, dude. That's dope.
So you
get to listen to the game on the outside.
Because they know people will get rowdy, man. You know.
Oh, well, that whole stadium with anything that's going on there, people are going to be rowdy.
Oh, dude, yeah, because, people think you can just do anything in Vegas. And listen, people, you can't do anything, okay?
But mostly.
Well, yeah. Just don't be a dumbass, okay? How about that?
Yeah, good luck with that. Next game we have is an enticing one because I think one team is just going to smoke the other. We get the Cardinals at the Seahawks.
Man, I like to see the Cardinals put up a fight, but I got Seahawks.
Yeah, me too. Chris Carson's playing a fool, and obviously Russell Wilson is the jam and lamb. He's banana lands. So that brings us to our next game. This is the game of the week, in my opinion. It's a terrible game. Two terrible teams, but they're fighting for a playoff spot, unfortunately. You got the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Oh, dude. We could be looking at a 7-9 division winner this year, man.
Yep.
Oh, my God, dude. How horrible was that? That was like when the Seahawks went 7-9.
Yep.
I talked crap about their team, and some asshole Seahawks fan was trying to fight me because I said that no team deserves to be in the playoffs at 7-9.
Well, I'm sure they weren't trying to fight you. They're very.
Oh no, dude! He threatened me. He threatened to. He didn't. Okay, it's funny, right? I was at my restaurant job, and I love talking crap because I love football, right?
Right.
So the guy was all like, he couldn't even look at me because he's such a little pussy.
Yep.
So like when I said, yo, man, 7-9, really? That's like giving a participation award. You don't deserve to be in the playoffs. 7-9. You're a losing team. Losers. The guy was all looking at the bunch of them. Man, you just get that urge to, take a glass and like smash it against somebody's face. Yeah, because I'm about to do it to your boy over there. And I looked at him and said, do it. Do it.
Yeah, do it.
I've been in jail. Have you?
Do it like you're 7-9.
Do
it that way. It probably
do it
won't
like
be good.
So do it like it's 7-9, man. I said I've been in jail.
You'll get the job done, but it just won't be a great job. Like I'm not going to be too hurt.
No. It'll smack my face a little bit, but your 7-9 team still sucks. So that's from that moment on. I've always hated the Seahawks, and that was years before I moved out here, dude.
No.
Yeah, dude. That was my first encounter with a Seahawks fan. I was just like, man, they're a fucking trashy team, dude. If there are fans that could get upset about your team being 7-9, you're the shittiest team in your division, and you're just there because somebody had to make the playoffs. Because, like, dude, if my team went 7-9 and I made the playoffs, I'd be like, we don't deserve it. No, I don't want to talk about that. You're 7-9.
Right, you're awful.
They go awful, dude.
Even 9-7 making the playoffs is like a little sketchy.
You can't even go 8-8. You can't even get to 500, man. And you're going to 7-9, and you fucking think you're somebody and threatening a pizza delivery driver because you're drunk at a bar. You probably slap your girlfriend around because she's upset that you can't get her off. You know, God. You know, tiny pinch. That's what Seahawks fans are. It's just they think they're the Patriots, man. But
not even.
Yeah, they go screw themselves.
Hey, speaking of which, I forgot to tell you, right? So wedding's coming up in February.
Yeah,
I'm getting a custom suit made. Guess what the fucking liner is?
Patriots
logos all over, dude. Yeah,
because that's the only thing you can show off, right? Yeah. Open that jacket.
I'm trying to get the Patriots on one side and the Rangers on another, but that's gonna be a tough sell, though. I already got the Patriots was a tough sell with the wife, but she was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "I gotta fucking do it, man."
Dude. It's the inside of it. Nobody sees the inside of it unless you show it off. Who cares?
Right? No, I'm gonna show it off. I will wear that fucking jacket inside out if I have to. I don't give a shit.
Dude, have you not seen the Titans had a suit? I believe they make suits for every team.
Like, for
sure. Straight like. Yeah, you need to just get yourself a Patriot suit, man.
Just a massive Patriot suit on the outside.
Yeah, on the outside with just the Patriot logos all the way through, man. Yeah. Yeah, because the Titans had one. I looked it up because I thought it was custom made. But
that one's probably pretty cool, though.
But apparently a company does make the suits for NFL teams. So, yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, they have all different types of teams because I can get NHL in there, too.
Oh, dude, yeah, man.
Anyways, I picked the Cowboys. Who the fuck did you pick?
Man, I got the Cowboys too, man.
Yeah. The Eagles can't make the playoffs. I hate Carson Wentz.
There it is, man.
You'll have to send it to me. Next game, Dookie boy. You got the Chiefs at the Bears.
The Chiefs at the Bears. Oh my God, dude. Is Trubisky still playing?
Trubisky, yeah.
Trubisky. Is he still playing?
Well, yeah, man? No, but he's been playing well the past. I guess last week he didn't play so well.
There you go, dude. Look at what to your wedding, dude.
The suit, and it is literally Patriots logos and their name mark everywhere.
You got the tie too, dude.
I think I'd give people a stroke if I wore that thing. Not a stroke. I'm sorry, a seizure. Jesus, I got my medical emergencies mixed up. All right, Duke. So you got the Chiefs.
Oh, dude, yeah, all the way, man. I don't know if the Bears is still playing for, but yeah, it's the Chiefs, man. Maybe they're playing for some pride, but yeah. I mean, sorry, Bear fans. Maybe next year.
Yeah, definitely not this year. Last game of the week, Duke, and then we have one more week of football, buddy.
Oh my God.
I know.
Then XFL, baby.
I mean, I'm more excited for the end of the hockey season more than anything, to be honest. I don't know how much preparing I'll be doing for the XFL. But the next game and the last game that we have is we have an awful Kirk Cousins Monday Night Record getting visited by none other than Aaron Rodgers, the pretty boy Jones Jr. Packers at the Vikings.
I gotta go Kurt, man.
You go with Kurt?
Just to get that monkey off his back, man.
You know what's funny? I was thinking the same exact thing. I think the Vikings and their defense are just going to shut the Packers down. I mean, the Packers beat the Redskins by what, 5 a couple weeks ago? 5? Yeah.
Not much at all.
The Vikings defense is like legit. They are good.
They are good, man. Next year, maybe if Cook gets stuff together, but they got on too late. You know?
That's the thing too, is just Kirk Cousins he's been up and down all year. When he's up, he's really up, but when he's down, he's extremely down. So I hope he shows up, but I really just want Aaron Rodgers to lose this game, to be quite honest with you.
I want Aaron Rodgers out of the playoffs too. I'm tired of seeing Matt LaFleur too. Screw you, Matt. You know, like you come to my team for 1 year and act like, they just jump ship when the Packers. You're phony, Matt. We'll figure you out next year, buddy. You ain't as good as they think you are. Sean McVay wannabe. That Sean McVay crap got old real fast, didn't it?
Screw you, McFlurry. Nobody make me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
Belichick. How many Super Bowls you got?
Well, Dookie boy, that just about wraps it up for me. Do you have a 34?
No, actually I don't, man. I forgot about that week. Do you?
I don't either. Nope. Didn't see anything good happen this weekend. No, of course I did, but I didn't write anything down. So we'll come back to that next week. No puppy dog. Actually, puppy dogs to all y'all that won't or can't even begin to open your mind to forgiving Michael Vick. We have had people do much worse and have been forgiven, and also just be open to it. I know everyone nowadays is like outrage culture is a thing. But I really hope that, one, he's doing it for the right reasons, all the activism and the trainings and everything he's done. I really hope he's doing it for himself and not, for himself internally, not so his reputation gets better because it's tarnished forever. But yeah.
Exactly. I believe second chances. It was awful he did, but the man did go to prison for 18 months. And that's more time than most rapists get.
That's
or
crazy.
Wife beaters, or a lot more people who do a lot of worse things. So, and also too, just because just because you guys think Michael Vick is bad, look at Harvey Weinstein, and how many of you people still watching his movies? Yeah. So, stop acting like he did his time, and that's more than most people will ever do.
Right. Everyone wearing their Nikes that were made by a 6-year-old boy in China.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that outrage about Kaepernick no more, about how, oh, well, Nike it is. Like, no, shut up, okay? Because if you really
hate Nike for way different reasons.
Yeah, because you know what? Hong Kong is still protesting LeBron James. Yeah.
Hong Kong is sending people to fucking camps and trains.
Yeah,
dude.
but LeBron James says that guy is he doesn't know what he's talking about. No, LeBron. Yeah, you got a memo from Mr. Nike himself and told you to back the company because your lifelong contract, because you're a spineless motherfucker, LeBron. And I said it. Yeah, because you're out there for yourself. You only did a school thing to make yourself look good. That's it. Don't believe what your intentions are, because you know what? Sorry, LeBron, but no. And that's still going on, and you don't care because you care about yourself, and that's all that matters. And that's what the thing about this whole culture is. They want to get outraged about little things that just don't matter no more. But you're missing the big picture, y'all.
Yep.
All these woke people, because the NBA is so woke.
Bro, half those people have slept.
Yeah. But yeah, no thing for those are two people. Support us on YouTube. Support us through comments. Email us. Like us on Twitter. YouTube, we're all over the social media. Next year, we're really going to hit it big. We're going to actually have a budget next year.
Yep.
So we're going to have some production. We're still trying to find our voice. So thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for our 7 subscribers. Thank you for that one guy that left a comment. Please leave more comments. Like us, hate us. Just tell us if we're doing something wrong, what we can improve on. Man, we're here for you guys. We love doing this. We're doing this for free because we love doing it. We love talking sports and sharing our opinions because we feel that the fans' point of view is not represented enough. Too many former analysts, too many former people who act like they know shit. At the end of the day, they don't know crap.
Yeah,
just
none
like
of
us.
them know crap.
No.
They just get paid for not knowing crap. So we wanted
because you remember the Browns are supposed to be a playoff team this year with all that talent.
Oh wait, I thought they were going to the Super Bowl.
I
also said they were definitely making the playoffs, so I'm part of this.
Well, you did buy the jersey, so that's why.
Yeah, but that's because the kid ran from a cop and got fucking. He got caught in a yard sale, dude. Jesus.
That's right. So that, man, support us, man. Support John's show, IMDb or IMB Weed, where he's just smoking weed and telling you what movies to watch. So listen to that. I'm sure it's crack. He's supposed to be watching Cats, the movie, supposedly soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They had a lot of star power in that movie, dog.
Yeah, so he's gonna go see that. I'm sure his Christmas movies are coming up. Us too. Happy holidays, everybody. Christmas is next week. We should be doing a show before then. So
Yeah, we're gonna do
hopefully,
an all-decade show, ladies and gents, an all-decade.
yes. And a year in review would be after that in 2019. So, the year's almost up, and welcome to XFL. So I'm excited, man.
Fucking right, man. Fucking right. Well, I guess there's one thing to say. Go Pats.
And for the love of God, go Titans and make the playoffs this year, please. Just take the playoffs.